Hi, my name is Celitra Childs. Have you ever noticed how two news channels can report the same event but make it sound completely different? For this project, I looked up a media bias comparing immigration policy. Media plays a major role in shaping how Americans understand political events. However, news coverage is not always completely neutral. Media bias can influence how information is presented and how audiences interpret political issues. This paper defines media bias, explains two types of bias strategies, compares two news articles about U.S. immigration policy from CNN and Fox News, and discusses how media bias impacts public opinion using recent polling data. Media bias refers to the ways outlets present information in a way that favors a particular political viewpoint. According to All Sides 2023, media bias can appear through story selection, word choice, framing, and omission of information. Bias does not always mean false information. Instead, it means that certain facts are improvised while others are minimized. Two types of media bias are spin and loaded language. Spin happens when a story is framed in a way that influences how readers interpret it. Loaded language refers to emotionally charged words that are used to persuade the audience rather than simply inform them. In comparing articles from CNN and Fox News about U.S. immigration policy, I noticed clear examples of two types of bias, basically. The news article describes the situation as a border, as a crisis, and use words like surge and chaos. It's mainly quoted Republican lawmakers who criticized by Biden administration, Joe Biden. This is an example of spin because the article frames immigration and a failure of Democratic leadership. It also used loaded language to create concerns. On the other hand, the CNN article focused more on humanity, concerns, and the experience of immigrants. It includes quotes of Democratic leaders and immigration advocates. While the tone was less dramatic and CNN still used spin, improvising, reform, and political ground law instead of focusing mainly on the enforcement issues. In conclusion, media bias is not always about spreading false information. It is often about framing, word choice, and improvising. By comparing CNN and Fox News, it becomes clear that different outlets present the same issue in different ways. Understanding media bias helps us become more informed and criticize consume of news. Thank you.